Mark Cuban, Chamath Palihapitiya. What do they have in common? Well, apart from being billionaires, they are both hyped around NFTs, and NFTs have been seeing huge amounts of attention in mainstream media recently because of this. So today we are going to look at NFTs because there have been several NFT projects seeing very rapid growth recently. While NFTs first had a period of popularity back in 2017 because of projects such as CryptoPunks and CryptoKitties, they never got to the point where famous billionaires were talking about them or were receiving much mainstream media attention. Now, not only are they receiving that attention, but the technology is even being discussed as a massive game changer across multiple industries, as well as a very profitable investment opportunity. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the bullish things Cuban and Chamath had to say about the future of NFTs and what they could be used for. I will also be sharing with you some different marketplaces where you can buy unique NFTs, as well as some of the NFT projects that have the most hype around them right now. If NFTs do turn out to be as huge as Cuban and Chamath believe they will, then investing in these and other NFT projects could turn out to be extremely profitable. If you want to be kept up to date on all of the best NFT projects as well as other good altcoin opportunities, make sure to subscribe right now.
In addition to Bitcoin, which coins, if you will, cryptocurrencies, digital assets, are you a holder of, are you a believer in?
Well, I will be publishing this soon. I am building a fairly sizable portfolio of what are called NFTs, non-fungible tokens, some digital art, some virtual trading cards. And these may sound crazy to some, but I do think that that's the next frontier of digital currency and digital assets. And so I have been building a portfolio. My decision is the team and I will announce it. We will publicize everything we own, and we will make our holdings transparent so that folks can track along and see as we buy and sell things. So that's coming in a few months. I'm not really ready to show the details of exactly what we hold yet, but I'm really excited. Maybe in a few weeks, actually, but I'm very excited. We're almost ready to tell the world.
Okay, so the first important thing I want to point out from this clip is that, as you just heard, Chamath said he's building up a fairly sizable portfolio of NFTs within his company's Social Capital's investments portfolio. Social Capital has been very profitable for Chamath and has generated billions in profit from previous investment in companies such as Slack and Virgin Galactic. This means that the company's portfolio is extremely large, so a fairly sizable portion of it could mean that tens of millions of dollars to even 100 million or even more could be dedicated to NFT investments. Chamath has been a very successful investor across multiple fields, from traditional finance to venture capitalism to crypto, and has gained a reputation of being able to identify the very best investment opportunities. So if he did not have a strong conviction that NFTs have serious potential, he would not be putting that much money into them. The next important takeaway from this interview is that he is not ready to reveal the exact specifics of what he is buying in the NFT sector yet. One probable reason for this is that he is still accumulating the NFTs he is interested in. If Chamath is accumulating right now, that is a very good signal that it is a good time to be doing so for other investors as well. While he is not revealing the specifics, Chamath did mention two general categories of NFTs that he is buying, and those were digital art and virtual trading cards. And that is still a very wide array of NFTs, but it narrows down the field of what he could be buying at least a little bit. So now let's move on to what another billionaire, Mark Cuban, had to say about NFTs. These quotes from Cuban here are from an interview he did with CoinDesk about, he was just talking about crypto in general, but we will of course be focusing on what he said about NFTs. If you did not know, Cuban owns the Mavericks, a basketball team worth nearly $2.5 billion. When asked if he saw a future for blockchain in the National Basketball Association or sports in general, this is what he said. You can sell anything digital with NFT. He went on to talk about how he's looking at selling virtual merchandise for the Mavericks and that NFTs are an area he's looking to invest in. While Chamath and Cuban are very well known, there are not a lot of people out there talking about NFTs yet, which means that we can still benefit from being early investors. As you already know, there are two ways to invest in NFTs. You can either buy the non-fungible tokens themselves, or you can invest in projects that offer services related to them. Right now, I am going to give you a brief look at a couple of the most popular places to buy NFTs at, and then after that, I will share some projects with you. If we take a look at the website which shows the most popular NFT marketplaces by volume, we can get an idea of just how early we are to NFT investing. The top 6 NFT marketplaces have less than $10 million in total volume over the past 24 hours, and that volume was traded by about 15,000 individuals. At the top of the list is actually the native marketplace for NBA Top Shots. This is impressive because the project is currently still in beta testing. The project is centered around trading cards for professional basketball players as well as special moments from basketball games. Even if you are not interested in basketball personally, some of these cards have already been returning a lot on their investments and the prices have gone absolutely insane. So overall, the project has already generated over $30 million in sales. Up next is OpenSea, and I have covered this in previous videos, so I will not, repeat myself today. But what I can say is that OpenSea supports a very wide variety of NFTs and is one of the most popular markets to buy digital art. It is a great place to start looking around at what is available if you are not familiar with NFTs in general. You can browse through the current listings, and one of the most interesting features is that you can see the history of how much has been paid for an NFT before to get a sense of how much it has appreciated in value. Now, it can be difficult even for people familiar with NFTs to know which pieces of art or trading cards or collectibles will actually be the ones to 50x or 100x. Of course, if we knew that beforehand, we would all be sitting at luxury yachts right now. But if you do not want to try to find those, but are bullish on NFTs in general, then investing in the tokens for NFT-centered platforms is a great way to gain exposure. So let's take a look at some of those projects. If we go to CoinGecko and filter by NFT, we can actually take a look at all projects in that category and see statistics such as the total market cap and trading volume for the sector. As you can see right here, the market cap of all NFT projects combined is only $2.7 billion, which is less than 0.2% of the total crypto market cap. That is just even more proof that we are early to NFT investing. At the top of the list is Engine, which I have actually already made an entire video about, so I will link that at the end of this video if you have not already watched it. So yeah, basically watch it after this one. After that is actually Flow, the token for Dapper Labs, which is the team that created CryptoKitties as well as manages the NBA Top Shots project that I covered earlier. We also see Decentralized, which is centered around a virtual world. And then there is NFTX, which is a project that I want to actually go into some more detail about. One of the things that some people do not like about NFTs is that once you buy them, if you want to sell it, you need to find a willing buyer for that exact NFT. This matters because many digital art projects mint multiple NFTs, but each with unique characteristics, and some are rarer than others. This can lead to somewhat illiquid trading markets. NFTX plans to solve this by creating NFT indexes. Users can deposit their NFTs into an index, and in exchange, they are rewarded with an ERC20 token that corresponds with that index. That token can then be traded on DEXs, used as collateral, or for anything else that ERC20s are used for. Then, if that person or someone who bought the token from that person wants to, they can return to the NFTX platform and exchange the ERC20 tokens back in return for the NFT from the corresponding index. It is important to note that the NFT returned is randomly chosen from the inventory of that index. This means that they may not receive the exact NFT they deposited, but they will receive one with the same level of rarity and value. This is a service that could revolutionize NFT markets and could help to really kickstart adoption. The NFTX token was only launched back in January of this year, and already it has a market cap of $188 million. If you remember how I mentioned that NFTs only account for less than 2% of the total cryptocurrency market cap. NFTX could see huge gains if the overall NFT market continues to grow as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to learn more about the best altcoin opportunities and all of that important stuff regarding Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and everything else, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon right now. Now let's jump into the engine video I was talking about. I will see you right there.